Okay. This is a tricky one. I think I keep this, because Seeds of Hope allows us to mill 2. We could potentially add a permanent from our graveyard back to our hand. So we can add any land. Gives us a little life gain. Then we have Thespian to help us dig for more land. And we're just looking for the other colors in green. So let's go ahead and keep. Alright, Seeds of Hope. Alright, there we go. This is what we were looking for. We were trying to get that red source. It is a shame we lose the blue-green battles, as it has come to be an effective card for us in a number of matches. Let's get the Thespian to the board. I will leave the blue source on top, because I don't want to go a match where I miss the blue draw when the blue land when I draw the other cards. Let's actually go green source here, and let's go Historian. That way we have the Reach Defender. And I will attack you with my 3-1 here. I will trade. That is fine. I get another trigger to set up the top of my deck. And yeah, let's go ahead and keep the 4-drop. Let's see. Izzy, they had their dumb Elder Gargaroth drawing them cards to search for the fight spell. Yeah, Elder Gargaroth is definitely a hard card to handle. Let's bring out the Hermit. We can actually transform Hermit next turn. Okay, another Protocol Knight. Alright, so they get another tap down stun. It's actually one of probably the better knights that you can draft. Let's see. If I bring down the Saltwater Cliffs, I can play Ancient next turn. So let's go ahead and bring out the Geoderm. Lose out on the value of the haste here. Let's see. Why we have Platinum Angel in a Curious Abish deck, because why not, indeed. I mean, it is you're playing Commander, effectively, so Brawl. So it doesn't hurt to have that in your deck. I think I'm going to have to take the double block here. If they have a combat trick, they have a combat trick, but I have to do something because of the Marshal's tap down ability is going to be too oppressive to us. Let's see, how'd this one work? This spell costs 2 less to cast if it targets an attacking creature. Return target creature to a chance to reveal 2. That's actually a nice blue bounce. Alright. Bring down the Ancient. They're going to tap down the Hermit. Or they're going to tap down the Ancient. I figure they're going to just tap them both, but... I have to take the hit. I can't afford to block right now. Because if I block, I just get tapped down and lose. Alright, so let's bring out the Artisan. Being odd cost means that it's kind of mid-range. Curious can collapse the... yeah, no, the thing is, it's Curious. That makes it that way the mana, it's not much of an issue if it survives. Like, Curious on board for like 2 turns is two turns too long. Let's go ahead and put the counter on the Hermit. Unfortunately, I think I'm still very dead here. Because the opponent's just going to tap down another creature, and I'm going to be forced to block, and just lose creatures here. Oh, really? You tapped down that. Oh, okay. So that's why they tapped it down. They drew the card that says Protection from Color, and I can't block it because that's Protection from Green. That was an unfortunate match. I just couldn't get creatures to the board that would stay untapped. And this is why this card is such a strong pick. The small boost it's providing to these knights is amazing, but just the control aspect of the knight is also super powerful. This is greedy, but I guess it's not that greedy. Let's go ahead and keep this. We have Volcanic Spite, early interaction. We have the Disciples, the invasion here to go to the Disciples. Since we don't have any turn 1 plays, like, this is the best time to play a tap land also. Alright, Historian's not bad. I think I'm going to cycle the Ancient here, just to make sure we don't miss the land drop. Alright, let's make sure we stay on curve. Alright, I'm going to go for the Historian first. Because I could use the Doomscar Warrior to back it up. But I also have the Regatha here. And this is definitely a Regatha play. So, 4 damage there, 1 damage here. Let's go ahead and poke the Regatha. Okay, Brawler for our opponents. How do you work again? When it enters battlefield, 2 +1/+1 counters. Whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on another permanent you control. If it's the first time a +1/+1 counter has been put on that permanent this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Brawler. So put counters on other things, this gets counters as well. Let's go Warrior. Counter. Attack. Alright. I'm going to grab the Atali. I'm going to be greedy. I know I don't have the mana for it yet, but I figure we have a good chance to get the mana here. Oh, you hate exporting Brawl decks? Yeah, I know. I do too. I know you accidentally wrote have, but I'm fairly certain you said hate. Now, the +1/+1 counter is only until the turn, so it should just, you know, back itself up to give them more counters. Problem for the opponent is I'm able to attack here and use Spite to get rid of the assailant. But I want to try to do it this way. Do I want to discard a card? Let's see. I will put the tracker back on the bottom. Alright, that's a good draw. Let's grab another red source. Play the land. Play for the Hermit. And I think before Atali comes down, I have too much going on here. Because this is a 5 damage spell, as long as we still have the Inferno. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain life, yeah, no, that's... I'm gonna play the Atali. Yeah, so we'll play this out, we'll play this out. There's just no way for them to outvalue this. The only way that they survive is literally have board wipe. That's the only way. I could have just killed the opponent here, but I wanted to play the Atali. Yeah, opponent just scoops it up. I honestly should have been worried about them maybe of drafting the board wipe, because it destroys all creatures and then they incubate equal number of creatures, but I just wanted to play the Atali. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we don't have the ability to play this right away, but we do have the mana for the Pest. Pest has shown that it helps us dig to the the lands. I think I'll try taking the keep. How do you work again? Oh, that's right. You're the one that allows you to sacrifice creatures. Alright, let's pass it back. No, a 1-drop... This is just an amazing 1-drop in general. Just pay 1, sacrifice this creature, draw a card. That you can just put the +1/+1 counter on something else. It's basically 2 mana, put a +1/+1 counter on something, redraw. Let's go ahead and discard this. Let's go for the invasion. Get rid of the informant. Let's see. I remember you sort of. When it enters battlefield, you incubate 2, and then you can transform the incubate, but you double the number of +1/+1 counters on it. We'll go for the War Historian. Because War Historian has the ability that it gains indestructible if it attacks a battle. So, the opponent's not going to want to block it. Izzy, the reason that you like the exporting website is using was because it only had arena cards. Oh, okay. It's the fact that you liked the other site because you didn't have to worry about accidentally adding cards that weren't outside of arena. To be honest, I'm actually fine with a site that like is any type of card list because you just type in the cards manually and just find the cards you want. That usually works just fine. Okay, let's go for the Pest. I kind of want to make sure I tap the mana like this. And this is why, because now I can add the red source to hand. And I could play Stoke the Flames here. And I think I might want to. Yeah. I want to take that out just because that way they don't have the ability to transform the token into a 4/4. Because there's the land number 5 there. I don't know this one that well. Let's see. Deal 3 damage to another target. You gain 3 life. That's actually a really good card. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Okay, opponent's going to not attack that. Let's go ahead and bring out our Herd Beast. And we'll chip in to Regatha. Now, Herd Beast does transform into a large creature with Menace. And I think I'm just going to... Let's see, I have to do this at sorcery speed, so let's go ahead and just transform. Let's attack here. I know that the opponent had the ability to transform that, and we're taking a 2-for-1 here. But I have the Furnace Charger here. I think I have to maybe play it safe and take the block here. Alright, let's go Emoti. Let's hopefully spin something out. That's a creature. You know, that works. That works actually really well, because I can now destroy Regatha and the Ichor Drinker. Okay, so they're going to sacrifice it in response. Nice. What's this actually called? Corrupted Conviction. As additional cost to sacrifice a creature. It's just Village Rites with different name. But yeah, I understand that. The thing is, it's the sites that I usually use, by the way, don't have the ability to just scroll through cards, by the way, Izzy. You have to actually manually enter all the cards. Draco, oops, misread Invasion of Regatha and got yourself killed thinking it was 4... oh, no, yeah. It's 4 to a battle or a player's face and only 1 damage to a creature. This is a large creature, and it's actually going to be hard for us to handle. I think I have to take the double block here. We do lose the value of Emoti. You know what? We're going to play it risky. We're going to take the hit. Show us what you got, opponent. This is not what you should do. You should definitely take the block trade. But what is this? Yadorva Grave Gardener. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, you may return it to the battlefield face down. It's now forced. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. I do not remember that card. Alright. The Rampager. Rampaging Geoderm allows us to actually attack Regatha. Counter on itself. It's going to have trample. It's going to have a +1/+1 counter, so it's permanently stronger. I know I don't kill the Regatha this turn, but let's see what happens. Alright, Gardener to the board. I'm just worried about whatever they drew. This is a 5/5. It is big, but I'm not that scared of it overall. See, we could actually use Portent Tracker in 2 turns to potentially destroy the Regatha. Have fun, you head to the movies? Alright, have fun with your movie. Hopefully it's one you're going to enjoy. Which movie are you're going to watch, Hextech, though? I'm just actually kind of curious. No, they have a flyer. I have to get lucky, draw a land, so I can discard it and kill the gorilla there. Come on, deck, give me a land. Yes! Oh, the top deck. When you do, put our creature battle from graveyard on top of your library. Okay. So what are they going to put on top? No! Actually, I know exactly what they're going to put on top. No, that kills us. Oh, shoot. Alright. Counter here. Opponent trades. Oh, there's no surviving here. Etch Familiar is going to do us in. Actually, I could block it with Borgamos and Flibblethip. And then bounce it back to the deck. That buys me at least a turn. So, let's see. I can bring out 2 2-drops here. Pass it back. I'm still very dead, but I'm going to try to see if I can play it out. So, block here, before damage, return this. Nah, that does nothing. Let's get this freed up. It doesn't have haste, but We're at least going to make it look like we're doing something impressive here. Oh, no, I shouldn't have done that. If I kept the tracker, I could have blocked one more turn. I punt. Prexing sensor countered your battle because you cast it. Wait, that counters? But let's go ahead and let the opponent get their attack in. Because I punted. If I didn't use the tracker to destroy the battle, I could have used it to block the familiar for a turn. And bought us another turn here.
Thank you for watching the video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe for more content. If you'd like to join me while I stream, you can find me on Twitch, the link below. I hope to see you again in the next video, and have a nice one.